Go. 3, 2, 1. What time is it?
Man cave time. Who?
What's going on, DMV? The man cave is in the building, y'all. I'm your host, The Nate is Real. This is my co-host, JP and E Money. And y'all know we the premier sports and entertainment podcast in the DMV right now, y'all. Y'all know we bring the sports, we bring the entertainment, we mix the two up, and we turn up with y'all, man. We bring y'all from the streets to the court. You know, anything y'all need to know, man, we got it right here in the man cave. So stay locked in with us. Tell all your folks, get a little drink, get your head right, sit back and take a ride with us, man. So, man, that fall weather coming, man. NFL starting up. What's going on, fellas? How y'all been, man?
Good. Everything good, y'all.
All right, yeah. Good to see y'all, fellas, as usual, man. We back at it, and it was a heck of an NFL week 1, man. Commanders came out and beat the Jets. A lot of close game. The Bengals-Steelers game was off the hook. And a lot of these games been kind of fluky because there ain't been no people don't really play in the preseason no more.
Oh, there was a tie. There was a tie this Sunday too.
Oh yeah, was it the Colts and the
Texans?
Yeah. Oh, that's a bad look for the Texans, man.
Then we had an NFL team did not score a touchdown.
I think we did. I think we did have the Dallas Cowboys.
Why we have to name drop?
Yeah, we might as well start there, man.
Let's not.
What was the final score? Was it 19-3, man?
So you can't talk too much because that defense held Tom Brady to under 200 yards, only one touchdown.
Defense was solid.
Let's not go full panic in Dallas yet. But our offense, there is no offense.
Where was CeeDee Lamb at? My man was in witness protection. I got him on my fantasy, 2 catches for 29 yards. Not gonna get it done, man.
That's the without having the Amari Cooper effect, or now replacing, just having another. Because if you think about it, I like Houston. That's the undrafted receiver, but there's still nobody on that field that you're scared of. You're not even really scared of CeeDee Lamb,
deep threat,
especially when you can put 2-3 bodies on him. So he's not scaring you. They wasn't feeding Zeke. Zeke was averaging 5 yards a carry.
He had 10 carries for like 50 yards, right?
And then they stopped giving him the ball. They
let Zeke eat, man.
They putting Pollard in on third downs on the blitzes coming, and Pollard's getting knocked 5 yards back into Zeke in Dak's lap.
Oh, he too light ass.
I'm like, why isn't Zeke in the game on third downs? He's supposed to take care of the blitz. Zeke is one of the best running backs in the league. Taking care of the blitz.
He's stout.
You know what I'm saying? And he's not in the game. So I'm be honest.
What's up with Kellen Moore?
Thank you, Kellen Moore.
Yeah, he got to be on the hot seat.
He has to be, y'all. He has. It's just
3 points not gonna get it done.
No.
I really even haven't heard a lot of outcry this week, but I'm sure in Dallas they've been all over him, on the radio shows and everything.
I hope so.
With that call last year in the playoffs, and now this year, just not running the ball. There wasn't really a lot of creativity in there.
I watched all the preseason games. The whole preseason. The one thing I could honestly say going into the season was, well, they're going to be able to run the ball because that's all they did all preseason long.
Yeah, they said
they didn't even do that. Like, what
happened
is
to the
it,
ground
man?
and pound game that they were supposed to be doing?
I'm so sick.
And it wasn't like they was down by like 28 and had to throw.
All we had to do was like get in, score. All we had to do was kick a couple field goals. We kick a couple field goals going into the third quarter. It's 6-12. One of the reasons why they scored that touchdown is because our defense was on the field too damn long. So our defense wore down.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And I don't think he's like a favorite in the locker room. He just doesn't strike me as somebody who like has that presence even in the meeting rooms, because he's a younger guy. He's not proven. So I think he's got to get back to just keep it simple.
Inconsistent. Right. He's inconsistent. That's what it is.
He's got to find some sort of identity. And I think he's too cocky. He just think they can go out and just slang it on anybody. Yeah. And you made a good point, Pete. Without Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb seeing that number 1 quarterback now.
Right. Yeah.
And he getting the best DB every game. You're not gonna get no bum out there. Yeah. So they're gonna put all the focus on him.
The best DB, you getting one of you safety help over top, and you getting linebacker help at times as well. So I remember there was one slant play. There was 3 bodies around CeeDee Lamb as when Dak threw him the ball, and it was like. Not that he had his hand on the ball. If the ball was thrown behind him, but he was still. You got your hand on the ball. You got to come down with that catch.
And he put his head up like this, like it was Dak's fault. I think he was disappointed himself.
It was Dak's fault, but Dak also
It was catchable. It was definitely
Dak
catchable.
had to double clutch because I was watching some game film of it. If you look at it from the off field, he should have sat down on the route. So if he sat down on the route, he would have caught the ball. And he wouldn't have been in so much traffic.
Because I think,
but he
Dak
went in
wanted
for
to get hit.
Yeah, right. Dak was expecting him to sit down. He didn't. He continued to go. That's why Dak clutched. And when he threw it, he threw it behind him, but you still put your hands on the ball and you got to come down with that catch. Period. You were number 88. Daz would have caught that.
Yeah, you got that. That's a lot of, you wanted that number 88 for a reason. So, CD Lamb, you got to step up, man.
Please, CD.
I should have picked him in my fantasy, man.
CD, I want you to make your money. You ain't going to make your money if you keep dropping balls.
I was going to say, this game, did you guys couldn't believe how that Saints and that Falcons game was like that.
Yeah, I picked up the Saints
for a comeback win right there.
Yeah, Saints came all the way back.
Jameis.
Yeah, Jameis threw that late touchdown pass. He's kind of a sleeper for me to make the Pro Bowl, and I don't think he can get no MVP by any stretch.
You think about it, before Jameis went out,
numbers.
Before Jameis got hurt last year, he was 5-2?
Yeah,
5-1. He had them rolling.
16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions or something. So he wasn't even turning the ball over like he normally does. So I think the Saints, man, they got Michael Thomas back.
Michael Thomas looked good last week. He looked good.
Oh yeah, he looked
especially with Landry and the rookie too.
Oh, they picked up
Kamara.
Landry?
They got Landry in the slot. They got
Kamara only had 7 fantasy points though.
What's the kid from
they got Olave. Olave. He caught
on the outside.
He got good hands. I think he caught a touchdown pass. He got good hands.
Yeah.
So he catches everything.
And that defense, that defense is locked down.
Yeah, they got good corners and all that. I think it's the first game, so I think they can definitely shut some people down. So if you got the Saints defense on fantasy like I do, no, I don't think you should worry too much. I think with Cam Jordan and who's that linebacker they got? DeMarco Davis.
Yeah, I like Cam Jordan.
And they got a lot of dogs out there on defense, man.
And then the Monday night game, the Broncos and the Seahawks.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
That game was slow.
That game was kind of slow.
I give it to Gino though. Gino played
the game in his life.
Yeah, Gino did enough to win that game.
West Virginia University. Yeah, shout out to Gino. And they spoiled Russell Wilson's homecoming. They took down the Broncos 17-16. And Gino at one point was 21-25. Only had 4 completions, 2 touchdowns, no picks.
Right.
Yeah. They was yelling Gino in the crowd and everything. He was all pumped. Gino get all that emotion. He came a long way from getting hit in the locker room by one of the dudes from the Jets when he went down.
Right. He got punched in the face.
Yeah, he got slumped. He got slumped. But I heard he was running his mouth or something.
Right.
But, it's crazy, man. We watching the Chiefs and the Chargers right now.
Okay.
Amazon
Hey,
Prime.
But hold on. We didn't even talk about.
We gotta get on Dak.
Hold on.
On Dak
we didn't even talk about Russell's performance Monday night because Denver had the ball in the red zone 3 times, and they could not come up with nothing more than field goals.
No, sir.
They should have won that game.
Well, they fumbled twice. Melvin Gordon fumbled once.
Yeah.
At the end of the year last year, Melvin Gordon fumbled the ball, so he got to get that under control. And it was definitely a lot of good games on, but yeah, Russell Wilson just didn't look good. They had a lot of delayed games. He just didn't look smooth out there.
They didn't.
And then at the end of the game, they let the clock run all the way down. They had a minute left, 3 timeouts, and instead of giving the ball to Russell Wilson, 4th and 5, they decided to kick a 64-yard field goal.
Yeah, who does that right there?
Crazy, man. You
I heard
can't.
Peyton was going off on Monday.
Yeah, he was. And the kicker was only 1 for 8 over 60 yards. That's just bad percentage, bad football. You look at the analytics, any way you want to look at it, that's just not a good decision. So the coach came out after the game and said they should have went for it. But you got to put the ball in Russell Wilson's hands.
You just paid him all that money?
Yeah, he got 30 game-winning drives, I think, in Seattle alone. You just paid him all that money. Put that ball in his hands, man. Right. So you definitely got to do that, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to my home girl, Cali Girl for Life, out there on the IG Live. Appreciate you out there. We definitely got to get up, man, this weekend and party, man. I'm going to tell y'all on your Get Your Popcorn Ready segment, Minority. We always shout out minority businesses, and a good buddy of mine from out Springbrook, she just opened her brand new restaurant bar. It's called Beauty Bar out there in Silver Spring. So I'm going to definitely touch on that in a little bit for sure, man. But yeah, Dak Prescott got hurt. He should be out 5-6 weeks. They didn't put him on IR.
Yeah, we did.
Jerry Jones came out and said that, he not going to put him on IR. He could come back in 4 weeks. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be about 6 weeks. But I don't think they're going after Jimmy G or nothing. So Cooper Rush going to have to hold down the fort. They got the Bengals coming up. Then they got Eagles, Commanders, Giants. So If he can weather the storm, if they can, to me, if they can go 2-3, if they can go 2-4, then that'll be keeping them afloat.
But here's the thing,
we're gonna see how Cooper Rush do, because last year versus Minnesota,
he
had a
looked
good
good,
game.
but
that was one game.
But who was also opposite of CeeDee Lamb last year in that Minnesota game?
Amari Cooper.
Who caught the winning touchdown in Minnesota last year?
Was that Coop?
That was Coop.
Oh, see. That's a big loss. So yeah, it's gonna be a whole new ball game. Like you just can't go off of what last year happened. You know, it's a brand new year. So
look, I admit,
Cowboy fans is panicking a little bit, but
I'm panicked. Look, it's basketball season. In my mind, it's already basketball season. The preseason didn't even start.
Yeah, that was just a double whammy. The loss and then losing Dak, man. So we're gonna see how
I think it was how we lost. I don't mind losing.
Yeah, but
it's
just not
how
getting
we
many
lost.
points. Yeah, just look lethargic.
Especially when that defense. Especially when that
Michael
defense,
Parsons had a good sack out there.
Yeah, 2 sacks. But I know you heard him and Leonard Fournette fighting on Twitter this week.
No,
man.
So you didn't see that chip block that Leonard Fournette put on Michael Parsons?
Nah, I ain't see. I know they was going at it.
I put it like this: he knocked the young lion off his feet.
Oh yeah. He was trying to pick up the blitz, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he knocked my man.
He knocked the young lion off, and the young lion was upset, and like he had a little bit of reason to be upset. But I never played football, so I guess it's part of the game. You just got to pay attention to that chip block. I mean, Micah, you had 2 sacks on Tom Brady, man. You know they needed somebody was going to give them help eventually. They was not going to let you destroy the game. And unfortunately, you didn't see it, bro. Just make sure next time you see that joint, because you too important to play, man.
Yeah, he got lit up on that play, boy.
Yeah, he got lit
knocked the snot out my man. Good God, man, he crushed him on that. We definitely got to keep an eye out to see if the Cowboys can respond this week versus the Bengals, man.
What about Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, yeah, we got to talk about the Packers. They look terrible.
Vikings was on
fire. So one of the receivers, the Packers played the Vikings, and they got blown out, y'all. So they only scored like 10 points or something like that, and the offense looked terrible. One of the receivers...
23 to something,
Yeah, one of the receivers had a wide open touchdown, like 6. He had like a 10-step... gap on the defensive play, and he just put his hands out and went right through his hands. They gonna miss Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers. It was bad body language the whole game. He's showing up his players. He yelling at people on the sideline, yelling at the coordinators and all this stuff.
Minnesota might have the second best receiver.
That boy Justin Jefferson is nice.
Justin Jefferson, bro. And that's one of my jerseys right there too. Yeah.
So he got that jersey. Definitely, that thing clean, that purple one. So if you got Justin Jefferson in your fantasy, you gonna have a big year.
I do.
He might. Oh, you picked him up?
Yes, sir.
Man, that's a sneaky little pickup. I like that sneaky little pick. Nice. But So man, they just look terrible, man. Yeah. So it's gonna be. We're going to have to see how everybody responds. But Carson Wentz had an up and down game, but the Commanders got that W.
Congratulations. Because I was hoping that y'all was going to mess that game up.
Got that dub, yes, sir. And we had to come back, man. Carson, it was up and down game back and forth, and then Wentz threw 2 picks in the fourth quarter. And one bad one, too. He threw one that was like a screen pass, and he threw it right to the defensive lineman to do Walker. And then he threw another out route to Jahan Dotson. I thought Dotson could have came back for the ball a little bit, but it was still too risky of a throw. So, but he did bounce back though. I told y'all last week we're gonna see how he responds after interception or some adversity.
It's the Jaguars though.
They still
anybody can take the
Jaguars though.
It's still the Jaguars, but a win is a win. We'll take it. And that boy Dotson, Jahan Dotson looked good. The rookie out of Penn State had the game-winning touchdown catch. He got NFL Rookie of the Week, y'all. So he brought home a little hardware early in the season. Real happy for that guy, hard worker. He's kind of like a Terry McLaurin, junior. Like he plays the right way. I didn't know he was that fast. Yeah, so we just got to give him the ball in space. Yeah. So if Wentz can stop turning the ball over and making them dumb mistakes, we should be all right versus the Lions. But right now the Lions are 1.5 point favorites this Sunday, and I don't think the Lions been favored in like 2 years, man.
No, they played Philly hard too last year. They played last week. They played Philly hard. They did. They almost won that game.
I heard they had a couple little garbage touchdowns at the end, but they did play them tough though.
Hey. The Eagles had to get a first down and they
and that came out 38-35 right
at the end of the game to seal that victory because the Lions they was coming back.
Yeah,
So
they were hungry.
I mean, Philly, y'all might win the division, but if y'all not looking that good against the Giants, I mean,
No.
come on. I mean the Lions.
Talking about the Giants game by
you
one
see
point
the Giants?
game.
You see Saquon?
Oh, Saquon was killing out there.
Man.
Yeah,
If
Saquon, how many
like that,
touchdowns he had?
I think he had 2. I know he had, the game winning 2-point conversion. I know he had that.
He definitely did.
I know he had that. I know he had a big like 60-yard run too. He outran Derrick Henry.
Did he? Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Yeah,
he definitely did. So it was definitely a lot of good games on
The
out
Steelers
there.
and the Bengals game was good too.
Man, the guy couldn't even make an extra point. So
Yeah.
Steelers Bengals, the guy one of the defensive players from the Steelers came in, blocked the extra point. Jamar Chase actually caught the game winner. All he had to do was kick the extra point, but their long snap was hurt. So they had a tight end snapping it. The snap was kind of late a little bit, but the guy didn't get the kick off fast enough. Fitzpatrick came in, former Dolphin, came in and dove in. He had a rack of big hits that game. Minka Fitzpatrick, yeah. And thank you, Pete. And he came in flying in and blocked the field goal. Yeah. And he had a bunch of plays that game.
That's a big win for the Steelers.
Yeah, it was. And then McPherson, the kicker for the Bengals, missed another one in overtime. That game was just so fluke, back and forth. That was one of them no preseason games.
Joe Burrow got sacked 5-6 times.
Yeah, he had like 4 interceptions or something like that.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't think he's gonna do that this week. He might tear that. I don't know because that offensive line got Lowell Collins on there. Lowell Collins was getting beat up by T.J. Watt last week.
Oh yeah, and Watt got hurt too.
Yeah, he was.
T.J. Watt got hurt,
but he got hurt getting to the quarterback, beating Lowell Collins again. I'm glad we got rid of those problems.
Definitely, man. And who Lyle Collins play for?
The Bengals. Yeah.
Former Cowboy. He might hold up, but he looked rusty. He looked bad.
He looked bad this past weekend.
So yeah, we gotta talk about this boxing, man. And they finally agreed on the fight, man. Bud Crawford, Earl Spence. They finally agreed on terms. They're gonna be getting in the ring, y'all. Hey. That's gonna be coming up November 19th.
Hey.
Out there in Las Vegas, Nevada. So Bud Crawford said he don't want to have that fight in Dallas, Texas, because Spence.
That's where he's from.
Spence from Texas, so he
get a lot of home love.
Right, he get a lot of home love, and he might be able to sway some of the scorecards a little bit, because them boxing judges are always corrupt. It's always something, man. It's always
especially
something.
with a fight like this.
It's the first one too. It could be some corruption going on.
Because, matter of fact, that Canelo Triple G joint, I think, is this weekend, too, the third fight.
Yep. Canelo and Triple G. I think Triple G's so old. He like 39. I think Canelo going to wipe the floor with him.
But I think Triple G did win the first fight, though.
He did. He got robbed.
He did get robbed.
Yeah, Triple G definitely got robbed, man. So we definitely going to be looking out for that fight on the 19th. Who y'all think? Who y'all got in that Bud Crawford and Spence fight, P? Who you got?
I like Errol Spence, but
Crawford going to beat him.
Crawford just too relentless. That's all I'm gonna say. And Crawford looked like his hits look like they hurt. They hurt.
He got a heck of a right hand.
They hurt.
He got more power than Spence.
He got way more power than Spence. Like
I say, Bud Crawford too.
But
if it comes,
I wouldn't be surprised if Spence wins though.
Me neither, because Crawford will have an off night every once in a while. Like
I haven't seen him have an off night in a minute though.
Well, I wouldn't say an off night, but sometimes he starts slow. Like for versus Spence, you gotta win every round you can. You gotta get them rounds because Spence got the belt and you going to beat him. Whenever somebody's the champ, I don't know if y'all know this in boxing, but it's like rule. You gotta actually beat them even more than they beat you. You gotta take the belt from them.
Yeah.
So even if it's close, they gonna give it to the champion.
Yeah.
So Bud Crawford gonna have to win pretty much, almost every round, or at least get the majority of them. I don't think it's gonna be a knockdown. I think it's gonna go. But if once it get around the 10th, 11th, and somebody get tired and Bud catch him slipping, or if Spence, if Crawford get caught slipping, one of them can definitely go down. It's gonna be an exciting fight, man.
So you see, does have power. I don't think he just have knockout power.
Yeah.
But he does have power though.
Oh yeah, they both definitely got swag. The way they fight in the ring, they got good style to them. Both of them can move well. Yeah. They both got different styles too. Bud is more of a power puncher.
You remember what he did to Porter?
Who, Spence?
Yeah, no.
Crawford.
Yeah.
Oh,
Crawford banged.
Sean Porter, right? Yeah.
He will tell you Crawford's the reason why he retired.
Oh yeah, that was his last fight.
That was his last fight. He said he didn't want no more after that.
Yeah. Crawford just relentless.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm afraid.
I'm gonna add this. Very fundamentally sound.
Yes.
He got a good jab. I don't know who his trainer is, but he's well schooled. Like the way he fights, he got a little bit of everything. He can mix you up inside. He can beat you with the jab.
Mm-hmm.
He can move around the ring on you. He can chase you down if he need to.
And
so
he got
he's really
power.
And that power, that right hand.
Right.
Good gracious, man. He'll knock you out with that thing in a heartbeat.
So I was gonna say, so what kind of rounds in this fight between Spence and Crawford you see maybe Crawford turning it up?
Like I said, I would say maybe like the 10th, 11th. If somebody gonna get knocked out, it's gonna be later on.
I think that joint's going to distance.
Distance?
Yeah, it's going to. I don't.
And you can bet on that too.
Good.
You can bet on that
Yeah,
too.
Crawford. I'm not Crawford. Spence. I like Spence. Spence is not. Spence, he can handle his own.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's
I'm not-
not that accident. He's been
and-
back strong, training harder than ever.
He's not, but I don't think he's all the way back yet from the accident. He's getting there.
Okay.
He's getting there.
He still got another level.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Because before the accident, Spence was a bad boy before that accident.
I didn't see him before the accident.
Yo, I didn't either, but I've seen some of the highlights. That boy was bad.
Yeah.
He kind of reminds you of Floyd.
More.
He kind of reminds you of Floyd a little bit, but not like a little bit more aggressive. Because Floyd was never aggressive. Floyd would wait till you come to him, jab, move.
Right.
But Spence would take it to you. You know what I'm saying? And he still had power to knock you out and knock you down. Whereas Floyd, you never really had to worry about Floyd's power.
Floyd wasn't gonna knock
couldn't
you
hit
out.
him.
Yeah.
You just
Floyd
couldn't hit
was
him.
just too quick.
Yeah,
man.
you just couldn't hit him, and he just play. By the time the 5th, 6th round, he's just playing with you. He just tagging you and moving, and you getting frustrated because you can't hit him, and he's tagging.
Right.
But Spence is more aggressive, where he has the power to knock you down and knock you out. But he still moves like Floyd a little bit.
So
Spence been getting away with a lot of stuff. Like he been beating a couple people. Like I remember when he fought Porter, that thing was back and forth, and he kind of just snuck him at the end. So he got his work cut out for him. If he come out trying to play that Floyd game and trying to tap and all that, that's not gonna work versus Bud, because Bud gonna hit him with a couple power punches and he gonna score them big points.
Right.
So he got to be on his game. That's why everybody wanted to see this fight, because Spence need a challenge.
Yeah.
And Crawford is somebody that's gonna come at him. He got that reputation already.
Yeah, he got that.
So they both is kind of even right now. So it's whoever steals the most rounds is gonna come out on top. But that's gonna be a big fight down there in Vegas. I might have to go down there and see that thing in person, man. But shout out to my barber out there, Wester Barber. I see you on the IG Live. Y'all check him out on Booksy out there in Colesville, Maryland. And best barber in the business, man, right now, man. He does his thing, always gets us right, man. So big shout out to y'all down at the Colesville Barbershop. My man Jimmy out there, Los. All y'all, man. I love going to the barbershop, chopping it up.
Ain't nothing like the barbershop.
Talking ball.
Yeah.
All that stuff, man. So, but y'all know here on the Man Cave, we always do a segment called Sit On Down. Like this. That's one of our favorite segments. We call people out. And, it's just for people that's doing some clowns, some goofy stuff. And they need to chill out. So we call them out here on the Man Cave, man. So this week, man, we gonna call out none other than Brett Farve. Brett Lorenzo Farve. Come on down, my man.
Get your butt over to the office,
Man, so I don't know if y'all heard the story, man, but Brett Farve is in some trouble again.
Yeah. Man.
So out in Mississippi, man, this lady, her name is Nancy New. We gonna call her out too. She embezzled over $77 million of welfare money from the government that's supposed to be going to the people in poverty down in Mississippi. Taking the welfare money, and she giving it to people that's rich. She putting it in the wrong. She's investing it. She's scamming this money. She putting it in the wrong people's hands. And Brett Favre was a part of it. So back in 2018, they told Brett that it was gonna give him like $2 million after he retired for some commercials and a couple of like motivational speeches or something like some appearances. So apparently Brett didn't even do like a couple of the speeches. Still got paid for it. Right. So they pulled him up on it, and he said he didn't really know where the money came from. But the money they was paying him was from that welfare fund, part of that $77 million.
Yeah, they was also trying to build a volleyball gym.
Yep, the volleyball center.
Where did Brett go to college?
University of Mississippi.
Yeah, that's what they were trying to do.
So just this past week, They caught the lady Nancy New on 13 felony charges. They got her for fraud. They got her for embezzlement. They got her for racketeering. So all this stuff is going from that $77 million that she's been taking over the years. And and she's singing like a bird, y'all.
Hey.
She's singing like she up in the on the first 48 or something, man. And that lady over her shoulder offering her a bag of Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, she definitely singing away.
Yeah, she's singing, man. I gave her some cigarettes and everything. So she pulled up text messages from Brett Favre. The latest text message had Brett saying, Nancy, if you give me this money to build the volleyball center at the University of Mississippi, can they go back and track where the money came from?
Can they trace it? Yeah.
They caught you red-handed, Brett.
Yeah,
so you can't. So he can't even go back and say he didn't know where the money was coming from.
You knew.
He knew at that point. That's why he was trying to cover it up. So he trying to build a volleyball gym. Why don't you just use your own money, man? Why don't you just sit down, Brett?
But you know what?
You got all that money. You in the Hall of Fame. Just chill out somewhere.
Yeah, I know y'all remember the rumors. Brett was broke, bro. By the time he retired,
Brett was spending that money.
Not even that, because
too many of them Wrangler jeans he buying or something.
He
buying too many of them tractors out there.
Because I think he got his wife divorced him young. Because you remember?
He had caught with sent a new picture to one of the employees when he was with the Vikings or something.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate it.
Oh, so he had to settle with her for millions. I'm sure.
So it was like Brett got money.
I think they still married, but
he
probably had to buy her.
You know
Probably had to buy her a house.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, Brett, why do you know that's
do
wrong?
it that way, Brett?
You can't be taking welfare money. Like you just
welfare
a jackass. That's just ignorant, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got all that money, you in the Hall of Fame. You could just get money off autographs, appearances.
Yep.
Show up at somebody's high school, they'll pay you $10,000.
Right.
And he trying to get that quick fix scheme,
bread.
and that's just shady. You can't be taking money for the poor
shady.
like that.
Plus,
when that can go to helping some people out.
But you know what? It's the story that repeats itself over and over again. They're always taking money from the most neediest people.
You're right.
Giving it
That's
to
a good call.
I'm not saying they don't really need it, but the people that
rich
need
get richer.
Yeah, it's like, and then everybody was sitting there complaining, whoa, you don't got this, you don't got this. Well, y'all supposed to help me, but y'all so worried about building this volleyball gym. Y'all ain't helping. So it's just sad. It's a vicious cycle that will just continue to happen over and over again.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to Madison_Elizabeth_9. Check her out on the IG. What's up, AMG 2715? What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing, man? Shoot us a comment, man. What's going on for the weekend, man? Where the party's at? I mean, we gonna definitely get to that on the Get Your Popcorn Ready. But Brett Favre, man, you definitely a clown for that, man.
Yes.
Get that money back. You gotta pay that money back, man.
Stop keeping that money for yourself.
Taking welfare money. I'm sure that be happening all over the country, man. So, Brett Favre, you are sit on down segment for this week, man. And the governor, Phil Bryant, actually is in on it too. So look him up. We calling him out. Nancy New, she got 13 felony charges, so I'm sure she's on down too, man. So, but yeah, man, we also got to call out, man. I don't know if y'all heard this NBA story about the Suns owner. Robert Sarver, you gotta come on down too, my man.
Next now.
So I don't know if y'all heard the owner of the Phoenix Suns. He been over the years. They finally came out with a story. They did a year investigation into the whole Phoenix Suns organization. That's the NBA team out there in Phoenix, team that Chris Paul plays for. Yeah. And apparently this guy is just a straight dirtball, just straight ignorant, man, straight jackass. This dude was harassing pregnant women at the workplace up at the Phoenix Arena. This dude was using the N-word repeatedly. Like, he would recant stories. He'd be talking to other NBA players about other NBA players, and he throw out the N-word. And they telling this dude, you can't say that. And he keep on saying it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Middle-aged, white guy. And I'm trying not to say that word at all when I can, But it is what it is. But it was a harassment of women in the workplace. Yeah. It was just, all the stuff he was doing, treating people like trash, treating the players like trash. He came out and said something about Draymond Green, because I remember Draymond Green said the N-word or something during the game. And Draymond Green from the slums, you know what I'm saying? He a real dude, but he was like, yeah, why can Draymond say it, but I can't? He made a big deal about that. Just several harassment lawsuits from the women out there. So they finally fined him $10 million, and they told him to stay away from the team for 1 year. But that wasn't enough for LeBron. You know, LeBron carries the most weight in the NBA. His voice carries more weight than anybody. So he actually came out with a tweet. He didn't come out with a statement. I guess when you were on Twitter, you just tweet it out.
Yeah.
But he came out and said, you know, that's not enough. You know, he said there's no place in the league for that type of behavior, the racism, the harassment of women. And, you know, especially pregnant women saying that they can't work. They be doing a horrible job. And even when after they had a baby, they'll do a horrible job, purposely trying to get people fired, messing with people's money, taking food off people's table. And so LeBron came out and said, that's not enough, man. We need to make this guy sell the team. So they trying to do the same thing they did like Donald Sterling. So I don't know if y'all remember, Donald Sterling was the owner of the Clippers.
Right.
They made him sell the team, but he was more upfront about his racism. And it was so funny, man. The owner for the Clippers had this model girlfriend. I think she was Asian and black. Yeah. And I guess he had started mistreating her. He was talking to her all crazy. Yeah. Donald Sterling was like an 80-year-old man. He was a former lawyer. Grew up with the Busses, Jeannie Buss, all the owners of the Lakers. He always felt like little brother to the Lakers. So he was always at the parties, and then he bought the Clippers. So he was always trying to compete with the Lakers. But he came out and said something about Magic Johnson in a racist statement, talking about him having AIDS. Yeah. So he was more upfront about his racism. They end up making him sell the team. So so Chris Paul also came out. So big shout out to Chris Paul and LeBron, because they actually came out with statements yesterday and said, you know, this guy we should make him sell the team. You know, there's no place in the league for all this. A $10 million fine, that's nothing to these billionaires.
No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This guy's had a history of racist behavior, of you know, mistreating people. So they need to go ahead and make this dude sell the team. You know, all the suite owners, they need to pull their suite money. Season ticket holders, that's how you get them, though. You pull that bottom line, you pull your dollar out.
Yeah, but
it's gonna be hard, you know, for them to get them out.
I mean,
because they be setting the precedent. What you think about that, P? Because it's a lot of different ways we can take this.
It's a lot of different ways. I mean,
but he a Bama for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, I don't know. I'm with you. They gotta get him out the league, but can they get him out the league? Listening to Adam Silver's explanation for what he didn't really answer anybody's questions, and he really didn't provide details of what made this situation different than that Donald Sterling situation. He really didn't. From what it sounds like, the situations were similar, but Donald Sterling's was actually caught on tape.
Right, it was more upfront.
This one you heard from like second and third hand. They interviewed people on it, but he said, you know, was saying that they had this other company interview, but they found the story out. But I guess the magnitude of hearing it firsthand with the video versus second and third, fourth hand from, you know, being recanted back from a story. So I still think their punishment should be harsher, but living in that type of world, I'm not
going down a slippery slope.
We're going down a real
because
slippery slope.
If they start making him sell the team, you know, that's gonna come back on the players.
Yeah, not even just the players.
Any little thing that they do, the players use the N-word.
But the players are always held on a higher standard. It's just who's going to be an owner after
a while. It's a double standard. That's the problem. We got to talk about these double standards. It is a double standard,
right. But like,
if you got money, you can get out of anything.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
look at Lil Durk. Right. Man, Lil Durk was out there with the gun outside the window, and he had money, had them lawyers with money, and he got off. They caught him red-handed on camera. Yeah. They caught him with the gun out the window, and they still he was able to get off and get acquitted, and he was facing murder charges. So if you got money, you can get out of anything, man. It's such a double standard, because if that was an NBA player, they'd be banned for life.
They would.
Right. If that was I'm trying to think of somebody. If that was like Luka Doncic or somebody, you know what I'm saying, using the N-word and all this other stuff. Or not even him, because he has money. But say it was like a Caucasian backup point guard or something.
Right.
Like my man Christmas from the Wizards.
Yep.
The dude Christmas that went out of Gonzaga to do with the headman. He nice, by the way. Right. He could play. But he would have been gone. Suspended probably 2 years.
But the thing about it is then
it's all about money.
But you open that can of worms, because then like all these owners would be under the tiniest microscope, because they've all done like one. You gotta think about, if you a businessman and you have accrued so much a certain amount of money, you are a cutthroat, because you can't be a businessman and not be cutthroat. You can't have $1 billion business and not know how to cut 100 people's throats. Like you can't.
Definitely.
That's impossible. So like they all got dirt. So it's just we opening a can of worms. I agree he shouldn't have the team. They gotta find a way to get him out there, but how do you go about doing that, Nate?
And LeBron always trying to play Superman, Mr. Hero. Like my thing is,
but he has to, because you know what? It's about time our superstar did, because for so long we grew up with a superstar who was on that level who didn't say anything.
Yeah, and LeBron do be sticking up for the women. When you harassing women in the NBA, anything like that, LeBron's on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So I give that up to Bron.
Yeah, absolutely. I give that to Bron.
He always definitely step up at the right time.
That's where you got Mike at. That's the only place you got Mike at, Bron.
Nah, and off the court. You know, LeBron actually started at college.
That's what I say. Off the court.
You know, for those kids down there in Akron, Ohio. So that was also a good look.
Absolutely. MJ's giving back though now.
Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, man. And
MJ,
so hopefully
come down to the man cave. Set us some shoes too.
Oh yeah. Shout out to my man Lethal Shooter too. He working with LeBron and all them. My man Chris Matthews. He from the DMV area. He got a Netflix special coming out. But yeah, I'm glad LeBron and Chris Paul spoke out. They need to make that owner for the Phoenix Suns pay. They need to make him sell the team, or at least come out with a public apology. You know, start paying some of the women that he fired because they was pregnant and all that stuff. You know, make him really. Make reprimands for what he did for real.
That sounds like he's a habitual sexual.
Oh yeah, he definitely was. And Chris Paul can't catch a break. First with the Clippers, now with the Suns. Like he can't catch a break, man. So yeah. Shout out to my sister Queenie Rez in the building, out there in PG showing love, and always appreciate that. Oh yeah,
now we got an update right there.
Chiefs joint right now. So y'all got money on the Chargers. They looking good right now, 7-0.
Oh, yep, 7-0, 9-0. Yeah.
So yeah, man, we gotta talk about R. Kelly, man. So let's get to this. Get your popcorn ready.
The R. Kelly.
R. Kelly back in the news, y'all. So they got R. Kelly again. Guilty as charged. So they charged him with child pornography, I think, with like 6 counts or something for having minors on video and all this other stuff. So they already got him for 30 years, and now they hit him with another charge. He actually got acquitted on the obstruction of justice, trying to impede the progress of the investigation. You know, for that child pornography thing, the videos that was out. So he did get off on that, and 2 of his homeboys actually got off too. They must have had that money too. They must have some lawyers, but they got R. Kelly again on that child pornography charge. So they waiting to sentence him again. So if he get like another 20-year sentence, he ain't gonna see the light of day. He not getting out.
No.
Kels ain't getting out, man.
You only gotta
justice probably has definitely been served.
You only do 60%
that documentary was crazy.
Time, though.
Yeah.
So he
might try to get out on parole.
He might be like 80.
He better be I believe I can fly. He better be flying around jail. They gonna be chasing him. They gonna be chasing him.
Jail. Stay in your cell.
Yeah, he gonna be running for his life, man.
Stay in your cell, buddy.
Them dudes gonna be chasing him and that thing. You know how they do up in there. So Kels, but he better be singing his ass off in jail for real.
Perform everything.
Definitely, man. But y'all know we always like to shout out black-owned businesses out here in the DMV, minority businesses. And one of my homegirls, Alexandra Perez, real good friend of mine. She's opening a new bar restaurant out in Silver Spring, y'all. It's called Beauty Bar. And they opening it up, grand opening this Saturday. I'll give y'all the address. It's 946 Wayne Avenue, if y'all want to write that down. It's down there by Society and all that. And they got Dominican food up there. They got drinks. They gonna have the liquor on deck all night. That thing going from 4 to 11 p.m. So definitely pull up on my homegirl Alexandra. She always making moves out here and always got her business stuff on deck. So definitely pull up to that spot. Should be a nice little party, good food, good music, and help her christen that thing the right way. Especially if y'all looking for something to do on Saturday night. That's a perfect little spot, man. Dominican food. I'm sure they got all different types of food. They gonna have to, she said she got the best DJ in town coming that night. She said they gonna have liquor shots all night, drink specials all night. So definitely go pull up on her, man. And we always like promoting those businesses, y'all. So if y'all got a business that y'all definitely want to shoot out there, definitely definitely let us know, man, and we'll definitely promote it for y'all, man. We always trying to support people doing positive stuff out here.
What is it, brother Nate? Maybe us man cave need to pay a visit over there.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
on
pulling
a
up.
Friday or something. Yeah.
So I think they're gonna have like drink specials and everything going on every Saturday. So next week I definitely get the schedule on. I think they go like Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they go to like 1 a.m. and stuff like that. So that's down there in Silver Spring.
All right.
If y'all out there looking to support these minority businesses and looking to have a good time this weekend, definitely check that out. So big shout out to Alexandra on that.
Good job, Alexandra.
So yeah, man, we was talking about and also this weekend is that Nas and Wu-Tang show. So that's going on tomorrow out there. I heard Busta Rhymes gonna be out there on tour too. So they still got lawn seats out there for I think they're going for like 35. They're going for the low. So that's definitely gonna be a good show out there in VA. You know, Nas never comes out. Man, he barely even come out the house, but you know, Esco, man, he always bring the crowd out. So it should be a real good crowd out there. Yeah. Wu-Tang, I don't even know the last time Wu-Tang went on tour. Yeah. Had to been like 15, 20 years. So I don't know, I've been watching the show on Hulu. That's a real good show too. And they got Dave East in the show. He playing Method Man in the show. Dave East, big shout out Springbrook High School. He actually from Harlem. But yeah, that Method, he looked just like Method Man. So check out that. It's called Wu-Tang All-American Sight. Everybody's seen that joint. It's on Hulu. But yeah, if y'all looking for something, definitely they got that big concert tomorrow down there at Jiffy Lube. So that's gonna be something big and all that. So that's gonna be definitely a good show right there. And Busta Rhymes puts on a show. Yeah. He gonna probably play that joint with Janet Jackson that he did. Man, all his old joints.
Janet ain't coming out there.
Oh, if Janet come out, man, the whole crowd, I might run on stage. Janet come out. Man, Janet come out, I might run up. Y'all might see me on the news for real. Nah, I'm just messing. But that'd be a good look if they did do that. That'd be pretty cool.
You saying Nate? I hope you behave on that with Janet.
Oh yeah, Okay. I'm gonna be on my P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? I'll be polite up there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I definitely tell her she got pay the man cave a visit down here.
Yes.
But yeah, big shout out to our producers, Nino, Cheeks, Jano. Just wanted to give them a quick shout out real quick. But yeah, we gotta talk about this PNB Rock situation, man.
Oh man.
So man, PNB Rock got shot and robbed out there in Crenshaw, out there in California, out there in LA at the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle. And people don't know that's actually a dangerous area down there in that area, Compton, all that stuff. And people just kind of go down there a lot of people just go down there because it's a famous place. They don't realize how dangerous it is. And you know, Nipsey Hussle got killed around the corner from there. And so you really got to be careful when you're going out to some of these spots that you think are safe, and you're not from around there. You know, they got some big gang culture out there, roller 60s and all them out there. So you just got to be careful, man. That was definitely a sad story, man. So shout out to him and his family as they going through it, man. It seems like these rappers is dropping like flies, man. Yeah. A lot of it is because of Instagram Live. Yeah. A lot of people putting all their business on Instagram Live, and I do it too, you know what I'm saying? But I don't be out there clowning people. Like a lot of the young rappers, like if somebody gets shot that they beefing with, they call it ops, like they in Call of Duty. Like they like they playing video games, man. But they'll laugh at somebody. They'll laugh at somebody on the IG Live and be like, yeah, that's what he got. Like using code word, laughing at people.
That's not nice. Yeah,
it's terrible, man. And then people find out it's retaliation. And then people find out where you staying at. You know, Pop Smoke got caught up in some of that stuff.
I heard these young dudes, man.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You ain't gotta post everything on the live.
Yeah, no. Please learn some discretion,
bro. And you gotta have code out here. You know what I'm saying? There's just certain things you don't touch, just don't go over the line. So. Man, that was a sad story, but and they said where Nip got killed was a dangerous area. Yeah. They said out there we had his store where they had all the murals and everything of him is a dangerous area. They got back alleys all over, blind spots everywhere over there. Yeah. They got gas station across the street with a couple more alleys where you can creep around with.
So you saying if you go over there around night, you got.
Oh no, you got to be careful.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh yeah, you got to be careful.
It's not even at night. That's when
even during the day. They got killed during the day.
It
be broad daylight. That's what I said, man. It's no code out here anymore, and you just got to be careful and hang around people that's positive, and you just got to be careful going out of LA right now.
And for real, young rappers out here, please, I know you know some big 6'4", 6'5".
Right, why they don't got no security?
No security.
A lot of these rappers don't got no security.
Where your burners at? Where's something to protect you? Don't be out here in these streets
Gotta
and
have
not
security.
be able to protect yourself. Whether that's security or you're able to protect yourself. Period, man.
Right.
You a target.
Yeah, that's a good point, P. You know, 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, all them, they got ex-police officers, you know, on their security team. People from the Navy SEAL, you know, they're ready for anything. Bulletproof vest. You got to be careful. When you got money, you a target. So you really got to watch yourself out here. Anywhere you move, really, it's dangerous places in any state. You know, you just got to be smart out here. But yeah, the Chiefs just scored. So Mahomes, anybody who got Mahomes on the fantasy, he just got a touchdown pass.
10-7 now.
So they up. It's 10-7 Chargers right now.
Yep.
What's up to my man Brian Burke out there, another big Commanders fan. We got that W versus them Jaguars. And y'all shoot us a shout out, man. You know what I'm saying? Holler at us in the comments. If you went to the game, let us know how the FedEx experience was, because it looked live out there. I didn't see a whole rack of Jaguars jerseys as it normally is, because they made a big push down there at FedEx to get more season ticket holders. They was really cutting the prices, because they tried to get us on the season ticket package, me and E. So it looked like they got a lot more fans in there, but it looked like it was exciting. They got that W, because the first ever game with the Commanders. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been a heck of a arena if y'all lost.
And I don't like the name either, but you know, I kind of equate it to, like, if you get into a marriage or one of your family members get married and they change their last name, you still gonna love them. You know what I'm saying? So I still got love for the Redskins, but
speaking like a true fan.
Yeah,
right.
Commander's name is going to have to grow on people. We still need that mascot. You know what I'm saying?
And they gotta be a good one too.
They gotta do something with that fight song too, man. They put out the go-go
version.
That's
a terrible
then
song,
they put out
man.
a slow version. Like, there's too many remixes out here to the song. So, man,
There's a lot of
if
remixes.
anybody has any ideas about this fight song,
version?
man, they gotta put Backyard on there.
It's
What band? Rare Essence. You know what I'm saying? One of these classic DC bands. They could get them to do the song.
Yeah.
You know, put Wale on the joint, something, man.
Wale.
But Wale be making little sneaky moves. Wale really don't get credit for holding down the DMV area.
Yeah, you do.
But shout out to my man Keyway Hughes. He actually went to Springbrook, and Wale put him on to Jason Wright, who's the president. And now my man Keyway, who was the vice president of Brothers, is now like the assistant to the president of football operations, Jason Wright. And Wale is the one that set all that up. So thank you. Good look, Keyway, for letting us know about that story and letting people know that Wale is really tied in with the Commanders. And he's doing some good stuff, putting some local guys on that got skills. My man Keyway got skills, though. Degree. Shout out to you, my man, and real business savvy. You know, come holler at me. You need to come on here and talk about that financial literacy. Because that's another thing we're going to get people hipped on. But yeah, Commanders had that big win, so I'm glad anybody that went, let us know what that experience was like. Because I know they was drinking after the game, partying, all that stuff, man. I don't know what they was doing down in Dallas, but, you know, it was crickets down there. But
I'm telling you, it's basketball season.
We're going to see.
Go
I know,
You already
I know, JP.
On the Wizards, yeah, a lot of Cowboys.
I don't know no Wizards now.
No, okay.
Who you roll with in the NBA, P?
I like players, man.
Okay.
You like players?
Hey, I still rock with the Wizards.
What's your number one player?
Definitely,
What's your number one player, though?
Favorite player in the NBA? Who's your favorite player in the NBA? That's probably.
that's PG all day.
Mine's Ja Morant, hands down. Gotta go to that game this year. Check out that.
How you gonna
Grizzlies.
be from Maryland and not rock with KD? How you gonna be from
KD
Maryland?
be getting on my nerves, right?
See, there you go.
KD another one that just can't sit down.
Maryland and not rock with KD.
I like KD. I love that he's from Sea Pleasant. I got folks down there, but he just be doing too much. And then the fact that when he went to the Warriors, that just blew me.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? When KD joined the Warriors,
that hurt us.
After the Warriors put them out of the playoffs, like, he just
blame Russell Westbrook. Blame Westbrook for that. Blame Westbrook for that.
Come back, and the fact that he never came back to DC, I don't like either.
Yeah.
Why would
he had a chance to come to the Wizards twice.
Why would he come to Washington D.C. and there is no plan? There is no plan.
Just make sure you need to come back by the end of your career. Yeah. Give me 1 year, KD.
Why? For what?
Give me 1 year. Because that's home. That's home.
KD.
And we starving for a championship.
KD, stay where you at.
Nah.
Because if you come home, you already know where you're going to be at.
He's scared.
No.
People asking for tickets and all that.
No. You know what would happen? KD will be in the club every night.
Right.
No, he wouldn't.
KD don't be
he
partying like that.
Yeah,
but he's too sensitive. My thing with
Here's
KD is too sensitive. You got all that money, you gotta take that criticism.
When
you know
KD first came out, that's where I saw KD in the club in Love. KD was on stage with about 20 youngins.
Oh yeah.
KD was on stage with about 20 youngins around him just partying like this.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen this 6 foot 11,
7 foot, right?
Get freaked by a girl that's like 5'2",
right.
dog.
She was up on a stool or something.
That brother KD was so low, like he was already in a defensive position in practice, dog.
Oh no, KD. That was a bad.
He was getting it in. He was getting it in. Okay, like I said, KD had like 20 girls around him and Beasley.
Well then, JP, that's why us Wizards need him then.
No, that's why he don't need to come home because he gonna be partying all day. He gonna be in Rose Bowl like John Wall was.
He's gonna be down there. What's that? Apple Lounge, all them joints.
Okay.
He's not a big party though, but I don't think he's gonna come back because he don't want to deal with all the headache.
No, he doesn't.
And he might be. I don't know. He seemed like he timid. Like he
KD
don't want people
timid.
around him.
KD
I know he ain't scared, nothing like that, but he just don't like a lot of people around. All that entourage.
Yeah.
All that that come with the DC.
But
all that come with being a professional athlete down here, and you know people from down here.
he low key though.
So I can say that. He definitely stay low key, man. But yeah, man, that spot that Nipsey Hussle got shot at, man, there's a holy moly donut shop down there for real.
Right.
Just like on next Friday, that joint down there off Slauson Avenue, my man just told me. So yeah, that's a real spot, and people go there too to take pictures and all that. But that's also a dangerous area, man.
Cali hot.
Yeah, Cali definitely hot right now, man. But let's go through some of these games coming up this weekend, man. You got Tampa Bay, New Orleans. Tampa Bay favored by 2.5. You got Baltimore, you got the Ravens and the Dolphins, man. So that's going down there, M&T Bank Stadium. My Dolphins is coming down there. So we be down there at Horseshoe Casino this Sunday. So if anybody down there, come pull up on the man cave. We'll be broadcasting live down there at the Horseshoe Casino. So that's going to be a good look. We're going to be down there from 12 to 4. That's going to be a heck of a game.
Right.
You know, we got the Cowboys and Cincinnati Bengals. So the Bengals is favored by 7 points.
We're not gonna talk about that game.
Hopefully y'all get involved in fantasy. Even the women, I got like 3 or 4 of my homegirls that's in our fantasy league with the man cave. So definitely, man, I'm glad everybody's getting involved with it. You can put money up. Some of these pots you can win like $1,000 at the end of the season. All you really do is pick players and just set your little lineup.
Gotta be a good GM, that's all.
Yeah, and see, and the players just rack up points. And you play against your coworkers. Talk a little trash on Monday. So yeah, that fantasy football is heating up. You know what I'm saying? I know I got Patrick Mahomes and I got the running back from the Colts, Taylor. He's been killing it. P got a good wide receiver, Jefferson.
I got some people too.
You guys, who you got quarterback?
What is it? I got Amari Cooper. Yeah, I got him, and then I got what's one of my quarterbacks?
You got Wilson. I think you might have Russ. But you got Pittsburgh defense. That's
I got Pittsburgh. Yep.
Okay. That's definitely a good look, man. But yeah, shout out to my son Devin Young. He just got that lead role in the play.
Yes, Devin.
Hey, the dude.
They doing that play. They doing that play Frozen, a Disney joint out there in the middle school. So I've been trying to get him to audition because he got, he already got 4 albums out on Spotify. So he got the music talent. So he already know how to memorize some of his lyrics, and he a natural. So. Big shout out to him. It was last minute. I told him to audition, and he killed it and got one of the lead roles. I'm so happy for him. So proud. He used to produce this show for us. He always a big fan favorite of the show. We have him on every once in a while. So look out for him coming up. We're gonna get him on the show in October to tell him about his music. So that'll be an episode where some of y'all can get your kids on there because they'll really appreciate some of his music. He might be able to give them some tips on how to break into the music industry because he's already getting paid from Spotify.
Nice.
And really doing some big things, positive messages in his songs. I mean, he got everything. He got different types of music too. He got slow joints. He got rap joints. So definitely look him up on Spotify.
He told me he got R&B on there too.
He got some R&B joints. He like the young Drake out there. But he's humble. He know he still got a lot of work to do. And so he appreciate all the love too, man. So. Shout out to my son Isaiah, had his 10th birthday. That was cool. We was actually out David Buses out of Rundle Mills, and that's another good spot to watch the games at. Okay. So what's y'all favorite spot in the around the area to catch the games at? Give the people a couple good spots
back
out there.
in the day, it was ESPN Zone.
I remember that.
The Baltimore one, in the harbor, ESPN Zone.
That went down Union,
DC,
And they was the first ones that had the little TVs up there.
Nice. That's back in the day.
Yup. And
we old.
I know.
What's another one?
They tore them ESPN joints down. We look young. That's all that matters.
The places in Silver Spring, you got the pool halls like that.
Oh yeah, got definitely a couple little spots out.
Buffalo Wild Wings not that bad.
Yeah, not that bad.
Buffalo Wild Wings always a good little spot.
Yeah.
Good little spot to watch the games.
Legends, there's Legends too.
At Legends joint, good. You know what I'm saying? At Jasper's joint, you always catch the games up there. That Looney's up there in College Park. They show the games up there all the time. All the college, all the University of Maryland.
Jasper's, you gotta be ready though.
Oh yeah. You down there, I always have a good time up there. A little grown and sexy crowd sometimes. And,
okay.
I always have a good time out there though. But there's a new spot opened up down Union Station. I heard. Oh no, DuPont Circle.
Yeah.
It's actually a black-owned business, African American woman. It's called Assets. So check that joint out. It's like a club type of thing, but I'm sure they got the TVs up there to watch the games. And so it's a rack of little happy hour spots to watch the games at. Tyson Corner got a couple little low key
Green
spots.
Turtle too.
Yeah, Green Turtle. Yeah.
Green Turtle, nice little spot.
Most definitely,
yeah. Oh yeah, the fish tacos is on point. Them shrimp tacos, fish tacos.
Don't forget the bowling alley. The bowling alley might be a couple places too, right?
Good call, E. Yep. Yeah, check out that Lucky Strike joint. That Lucky Strike. They got that Lucky Strike got the games up there too. They got one in DC. They got another one out Rockville, I think, by out Montgomery Mall and all that. But my spot now is this new spot called Sport and Social. It's out there in Pike and Rose.
I like
out
that.
there in Bethesda. It's brand new. They got these it's called like they wings is off the hook. Wings like this big. They give you your money's worth. They got TVs everywhere. They got the shuffleboard in there. They got games outside. They got a patio area where you can watch. Where they got TVs out there. Brand new spot. So check that joint out at Pike and Rose.
Pike and Rose.
Over there off Old Georgetown, like on Rockville Pike.
Okay.
I heard their nachos are pretty good too. Yeah.
Oh, they got everything. Nachos is on point. Yeah. So definitely check out that Sport and Social joint. And that was crazy. But yeah. But I heard Eminem was out there in Detroit. He a big Detroit Lions fan.
Yep.
And I don't know if y'all don't know the show Hard Knocks on HBO. They always go behind the scenes with an NFL team. So this year was the Lions. So the other day, the last episode, they had Eminem on the sideline. And he out there cracking jokes the whole time, being sarcastic. Like he think he like a jokester now. I love Eminem, but he wasn't like the jokes wasn't really hitting the players like that. So definitely check out some of them clips of Eminem on the sideline of everything, at their heart, making jokes with the players. They were just dry jokes, so it really wasn't funny. So Eminem, you gotta stick to that music scene.
Yeah.
And stay off that sideline for a little bit. But yeah, man, it's been a lot going on, and colleges is going like
Travis Kelce just hit on Cuz.
Yeah.
They hit him with a spin.
Yeah. Travis Kelce killing out there. He did that little Antonio Brown dance. Everybody doing that Antonio Brown dance.
Here we go to replay again.
Kelce just caught a mean pass. I don't know if y'all watching this joint, but Kelce, made the dude fall and everything. He fell after it, but yeah, Kelce still got moves.
Yes, he does.
He got about 2 years left, but he might go down as one of the best tight ends. He might go down as the best tight end of all time. So definitely, man, that fall weather's coming up. Everybody got to get them hoodies. I'm about to go down. Shout out to the museum. They got a clothing line down there in D.C. And I heard they still got the Madness store down there in D.C. A good urban D.C. clothing line. Yeah, Saviato's store always down there. But Madness actually opened up a store down there, I think, on Silver Hill Road. And I think they had it for a while. So definitely got to pick up them sweatsuits for the fall. It's getting cold out here, y'all.
Yeah.
And that weather went down real quick.
Yeah. That's what I was telling you like 2 weeks ago. Like the summer ended so early.
It did. It's summer definitely.
Just, like summer just came and it's gone. It's now.
Yeah, I can see we're not ready for winter though.
Oh yeah. Definitely shout out to Mom Douche, my mother. She always big support of the show. And all my friends, man, y'all gotta go by her house, man, and bring us some treats, some desserts. Cause y'all owe her. My mother was holding everybody down
Right.
in the neighborhood, cooking for everybody, sleepovers,
Okay.
motivational speeches. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Making sure everybody was going to class.
Right.
Man, so for y'all, man, take care of your parents, y'all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You only got one lifetime with them.
I take care of them, both mine every day. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, all that they've done for us, it's always a way we can give back and show that praise. So, always, and spread the news, y'all, man. This podcast is moving. Like I said, if y'all know any businesses, let us know, man. We'll shout them out. You know, we got the basketball tournaments coming up in January.
Okay.
So definitely look out for that. We're gonna start off with a 3-on-3 tournament, see how that goes. We're gonna be holding it in Montgomery County somewhere at one of the gyms in the Silver Spring area. So definitely give a shout out to that. It's gonna be like a probably gonna be like a $300 prize for it, maybe even more than that, depending on the turnout. We're gonna have a DJ out there, music, games, food for the kids, all that stuff. So a lot of big things coming up in the man cave coming up this fall, winter, man. So,
one of them tournaments could be around my way, right?
oh yeah, definitely. It's tons of schools out there in the Montgomery County area. I know a lot of the coaches out there. You know, and so hopefully all the kids getting off to a good school year and all that. Jeez. And making sure your kids get to class and get that good education in them and being good role models out here, man. So, you know, we definitely always like to preach that message, man. So you got to keep your priorities in order, making sure you taking care of business. Yeah. So yeah, man, Halloween coming up around the corner. We definitely gonna see what's up with these games coming up this weekend. You know, it's so much going on out here, man. If y'all got a game that y'all looking out for, let us know. You know what I'm saying? What you looking out for this fall, E? Anything coming up with you, man? What's going on? What you looking for this fall?
Well,
basketball season coming out. Any games you want to hit this fall? I know we got to get down to Cleveland.
Yep.
We got to get down to Philly. Oh yeah, that Kevin Hart show coming up.
Yeah.
Out there October the 8th.
I'm looking forward to my birthday. I'm going to Arizona. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hitting them casinos up.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Them casinos, you gotta be careful though, man.
Yeah.
What's up with that stimulus money, man?
We ain't getting no more stimulus money.
I know. I don't see us getting it. But speaking of Joe Biden, he actually is finally meeting with Brittany Griner's family, y'all.
There we go. Okay.
Finally. So hopefully they're gonna be getting Brittany Griner back.
Here we go.
Out of Russia finally, because it's been too long. I told y'all that Biden has 1 month.
Yeah.
Because let that have been my sister. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be I'm gonna have it's gonna be it's not just gonna lay down.
You will be fine for her. Yes, you will.
You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes.
But you will be fine for that. Yeah, yes, you will.
Right, but at least Biden's got to come out and show good face for the family.
Yes.
And let them know that we are taking steps to get her back. That's all we want.
Right.
You know, that's all we want. I'm a big fan. I'm biased. I'm a big fan of hers as a basketball player.
I like what she plays
the way she plays is ferocious. Man. She's about 7 feet.
And might have won this year.
She's a good too. Yeah. They definitely would have won a championship if she was there. So, and I think the finals are going on right now. So
actually already ended. Yeah,
and she missed basically a lot of those playoffs. She missed the whole season.
She
missed the whole season. So we got to get Brittany Griner back. You know, I don't care if you got to write a letter to the White House or whatever you got to do. You know, make your voice heard though. You know
I was going to say
hopefully now that he's meeting with the family, hopefully that'll be a good first step into getting her back. Because normally, politicians, they're not gonna put something out there because they know they're gonna get a lot of backlash. They don't follow through.
Right.
So hopefully they get Brittany Griner back within the next month, man. They got to get her back before Christmas.
Yeah.
For real, you know what I'm saying? I think they said they're gonna put her to work out there too, you know.
Right.
Yeah, they make them working fields or something. I don't know.
She in a concentration camp.
Yeah, they back in the old days, man. It's crazy. So you gotta be careful when you're traveling too.
Yes.
You know, you just can't take no risk, especially when you go into foreign countries. You don't know what their laws are like.
Right.
So that's another good lesson to take out of that stuff is, just play it safe, man. It's not worth it.
I was going to add. Do you think one time we might have one of those WNBA stars as a guest, maybe?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I want to see that.
We're definitely gonna reach out to the Mystics players. We gonna have my man Chris Matthews hopefully coming on the show.
Right.
I gotta reach out to him, a good brother of mine. He trains all the NBA players. And like I said, he got that documentary coming out. We trying to get him on the show in November. So he's motivational speaker, one of the best shooters in the entire world of all time.
Nice.
Trains everybody. He came out and said that they baby a lot of these amateurs. You know, people coming up with the AAU. He said
yeah, I could tell you that.
Oh yeah, you know because you coach that. They baby these guys. So wow. Chris, he tells them what they need to hear. He don't tell them what they want to hear.
Yeah.
He's real. When he does his training sessions, he hard on them. He hard on the high school players. He hard on NBA players. He trained Drake. He trained Chance the Rapper. Everybody. LeBron, you know, some of the top-notch NBA players. And he got his start with the St. Bonaventure. And, you know, from down in the PG County, D.C. I think he was from the D.C. area. And, you know, I'm so proud of that guy, man. Came from nothing, too. He bet on himself. He was homeless. Moved out to L.A., and now he in the NBA 2K game. He's signed by Jordan. Got his own shoe. Got his own jump shot in the 2K23 game. So, yeah, that just shows you, man. It don't matter where you come from. If you got nothing, just, man, set your mind to what you want to do.
I do believe the guy got skills, yes.
Write it out. Oh, yeah. He's seen some of the videos. And a lot of that stuff just been crazy, man. But, there's so many funny videos out here that we didn't get a chance to touch on. And, you know, Antonio Brown, the former Steelers wide receiver, coming out with leather. He want to be a rapper now.
Wow.
All these leather outfits. And I don't know if y'all heard, man, with Turk said, the guy that used to rap with Lil Wayne, the Hot Boys.
Wow.
You got to watch his podcast on Drink Champs. He said him and Lil Wayne, like, caught a disease or something. So we're not going to go into all detail. I'm going to let y'all see the story. But definitely check out that episode of Drink Champs on YouTube. Noriega and them run the podcast. But Turk is on there wilding out from New Orleans. He actually got charged for murder and shooting police officers. But it's good, though. He rehabilitated, getting back on track. But now he's saying that they threw him under the bus. So he got some crazy stories. So look out for that Turk interview on Drink Champs. That's a good one to be entertained with also, man. So, yeah, man, a lot of good stuff coming up out here in the fall. You know, so, man, let us know what y'all doing. Any events coming up. You know, high school football is in full form. So we definitely gonna try to catch some of those high school games. The Math, the Good Counsel, Friday night games.
You know, nights.
Yeah. So that's exciting, man. Go support some of these local high school teams, and it's fun, man. It's clean fun too. These kids are playing their hearts out. They playing for that school pride, and a lot of these kids, I'm glad they not getting snatched up by the props, because you know back when we was playing, the public schools, man, everything was representing your neighborhood. So go out and support them. Big shout out to all the coaches, my boy Carlton, Jaquetta, who helping their sons, getting them to the Pop Warner leagues. There's a lot of good little league football leagues, Montgomery Village, Laurel Stallions, White Oak. So yeah,
Kennedy, right?
Always applaud them for getting your kids. Get your kids out the house, man. Get your kids out the house. It's a great time. A lot of these football games is great. They cooking out there. Yeah. They got music. The kids is coming out the tunnels. They got visors. They got smoke coming out. They dancing. It's crazy, E. I'm telling you. So we definitely got to pull up to some of these youth football leagues and seeing something good. And the uniforms is crazy. They got like NFL uniforms, y'all.
Man. One more year, I'll be a football dad, football.
Oh yeah. Shout out to
Lil PB and T-Ball next year.
Oh yeah, Lil P's son gonna be out there balling. And yeah, so definitely give us a shout out if any of your sons got some big games coming out. We'll shout them out and try to pull up and show them some love, y'all. So y'all, man, thank y'all for joining us for another great episode. Y'all know we nothing without y'all. The doors of the man cave are always open. We appreciate y'all. This thing is moving. So get locked in, man. Y'all better get on now. I'm telling you, we doing big thing. Big shout out to our producers out here, the Hustle 5 Way Studio. Cheeks, Nino, Jano, everybody in the back who make us look good. We always appreciate y'all, man.
Yes,
and definitely tune in next week, man. We're going to have my boy Hashim back on the show. And we're going to shoot the breeze. We're going to talk about all these games this past weekend. See if the Commanders could go 2-0. See if the Cowboys can bounce back. Get
See if the
1-1.
Dolphins can keep finning it up.
See if the Dolphins take down the Ravens. That's gonna
Why
be
we
a
gotta
great
talk
game.
about the Cowboys?
I don't know. I just always be, you Bobby, all my folks. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of Cowboy
We was
fans.
like pulling that string on you, JB. That's
If the shoe was on the other side of the foot, y'all be all over us too. Y'all wouldn't get lit up, man. Wentz went down. My phone be blown up and Carson Wentz went down.
You just gotta laugh, man.
So yeah, y'all be tearing us up. So y'all gotta take a little bit of the lumps too. But we gonna, it's a lot of intriguing games coming up, y'all. So everybody have a good week. Have a great weekend. Take care of each other. Have some fun, and we'll see y'all next week. Back here, same time, same place. Thursday, 7 o'clock. You know, hit me on my IG at the Natives Real. We got the new DMV mancave on the Instagram page. Check that out. We got clips from the old shows, all the shows we done. Check out the YouTube page. All the shows is on there. We premiere those, all edited, everything, every Sunday around 5 o'clock. So, yeah, stay locked in, man. We appreciate y'all. From JP, my boy E, we gonna catch y'all next week, man. Y'all be blessed. We out.
We're out.
All right. Yeah. Oh, somebody say Jay Foster.
Jay Foster.
Somebody, Evans, boy, let me see who it is. Oh, Mike, what's up, Mike?
Evans.
What up, Mike? Hey, we gotta get you on the man cave, dog. We gotta get you up on here, man.
Mike, I was just talking about you last
Yeah,
week.
we was talking about you like
Mike,
2 weeks ago, man. You a DMV legend too, man.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
Mike was man, football. I'm telling you, this dude, you couldn't check him, man. Couldn't check him on that wide receiver position, man. The boy had moves and he played ball.
What
up, Mike? What's going on, soldier?
Yeah, Mike used to have wars back in the
Yeah,
day.
we used to go at it, man. Mike ain't let up at all. Mike ain't never smiled during the game. It was all love after the game. But yeah, Mike from Paint Branch in the building. What's going on with you? So yeah, man, we always, man, we gotta get y'all up here. Yeah, we definitely, man, shoot me your number. I had to get you on that Mo move, man. But hey, you used to get man, you killed Springbrook, so we had to get you on that one, man. That was a legendary moment, Mike. That was a legendary moment. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. He was definitely a better athlete than I was, so I can't even talk. You got way more clock than me. I got I got my little 10 minutes a game and got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But I love them wars. All that, man. Definitely all love, my boy. But yeah, hit me, Mike, man. We gotta get you up here, man.
Yes.
We this thing moving for sure. We gotta get you up here, man. We be partying up here. Always have a good time, man. So y'all appreciate y'all, man, and we definitely holler at us this week, man. I'm gonna reach out to you, Mike. I'm gonna reach out to you this week, dog. Definitely. We gonna link. All right, my G. We out. Alright, that's Johnny Boo. Yeah, that's a good little joint right there.
Hey.
We hit on everything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We went about 55 minutes.
That's good.
Definitely. So this is what's today's date? 15?
14.
14.
Yeah.
Ooh, 1 month.
15.
1
15,
month.
actually.
Where we going the 14th for October, Nate? Matter of fact, I heard this
For your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where we going, man?
I know there's this joint the weekend's like a wing event. Like they be having like beer week and something like that. So it's like the best. It's like the best wings